I let it go. So this is what she does. Then she want to try to act like what you call it. Then like put on. Call the police. Call the police, wifey. Check what you did. Tell. Look at what you did. Look what you did. Now look. You see how push me? Always putting the hands on me. Always putting the hands on me. So y'all see this? Witness this. You woke her up. You're so loud. Look at this. This is what I deal with on a daily basis. Because you got caught texting somebody? You mad because you got caught texting a dude? And you see this right here, guys? She broke the TV. She broke this TV. She broke this right here. So what I do? Her laptop broken, her iPad broken, everything in the house is broken. So she comes home and she breaks my chain. She comes home and breaks my. Stop touching me. Stop touching me.
Stop doing that.
Stop touching me. No. No, they need to know who you are. Oh, get off of me.
I've been breached like, what? Speak, guys, I'm waiting on you.
What are your thoughts? There's whole movies about that shit. There's whole movies about girl keying cars. I broke the windows of your car. There's whole songs about that. Grammys and shit are based on all that. Waiting to exhale. Taking out your shit and burning your stuff. It's like, it's in the media. It's like we know we can't hit a woman, but it's in the media and the movies that the woman, they slap. Ooh, they slap, and that's good. It brings up the passion. You understand what I'm saying? What are you talking about? It's normal shit. It's okay. It's okay. That's all right. That's the other side of it. You know what I mean? Imagine that. We know that in society we can't hit ladies.
Yep.
Right? And there's still motherfuckers that do it. Imagine when some shit is accepted. I'm just putting that out there. Just putting that out there. We know it's unacceptable. We shouldn't hit anyone. And there's still people, women that suffer from abuse. When we know. You look at, you beat it. You get canceled quick, you beat your wife. Right? Imagine when it's accepted. When it's in movies.
Yep.
Music.
It's okay. Yep.
It happens.
We
shut the fuck up about it. We do. Is it right to shut up about it? No. But what can you do? What are you gonna do? I would film too, but not to put it online, because then again, that's defamation of character. But I'm taking your ass to jail. I'm throwing the book at you. You paying all of this.
Fucks.
I know you're not gonna go to jail for hitting me, for breaking that. You're not going to jail. You're a woman. You're not going. That's not your thing. That's not your department. And I don't fear for my life, so you're not going nowhere. But I'm getting my money back. That would be the only reason I'm filming. That's it. But
no, I slightly disagree with Abo. Me personally, you need evidence. All right. So just in case when the police, the law enforcement roll up on your doorstep, knock on your door, you have evidence. No, I mean, so you have no time for no explaining, no nothing. You just put it out, boom. You don't have this evidence. I mean, it cover your ass, especially being a man in society. All right, because the laws in favor of these 304s, right? You know, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna blame homeboy. But I'm explaining to you at the end.
What are we watching? What is it? What do we have to say about that? That is bad and crazy? Yeah. But it happens on both sides. I've seen men acting like that too. Throwing, human beings is weird.
So the ending of that, where she's screaming and they clearly tackle or whatever, if you'd have flipped those genders, how do you think people would respond to that video?
I don't even have to respond to that.
Okay. Just wanted to ask you. Just wanted to ask you.
I have to respond to that.
Just asking. Just throwing it out there.
But nobody's getting no, you know, and I don't think, yeah, but he's not. And Could you keep your hands to yourself?
You know what's most unfortunate about all this?
What?
Is the kid crying in the back.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he catches her doing shady stuff, so she breaks his things, and he breaks her things.
But he did say something that caught me off guard.
Huh.
I'm gonna put that on him though.
Yeah.
This is what she always does.
This is what I deal with on a daily basis.
What I say?
He said that. Look, guys. This is what I deal with on a daily basis. You're whack. The girl, whack.
Let me ask.
Lame. But the dude, you're dealing with this on a daily basis.
Let me
Liam,
rebut it.
you
Let
deserve
me
it.
rebut you.
I mean, he brought it on himself.
You get the wrong woman pregnant, you try to make it work.
Thank you. Say them all. Thank you.
You want my answer? Don't.
Happens a lot.
Happens a lot.
That's a whole other topic in regards to.
That's a whole other topic. That's a whole other video.
But you know, it's just unfortunate. You know, and I think that's why people have to be careful who they have kids with. You know,
Yeah, boy.
you need to know these things well before you even think about bringing a child in this world. Because
Thank you.
two adults fighting, that's one thing. When there's a child in the room or and they're crying and they're being neglected because y'all are arguing and screaming and leaving out that energy which the child can internalize, that's not good for them. So people have to be responsible. It's not enough to just say, I want to stay in this. Make sure you pick the right person, one. And two, make sure both y'all are committed. If you guys aren't, then don't. That's what it really comes down to. Because these people, I mean, breaking each other's stuff like that, there's no teamwork in that. That's sabotage. That's sabotage.
Big time.
I could never deal with that. And then that on a daily basis.
Because that's telling me you're starting to quit. If I try to hold you accountable for something and you start breaking stuff, you've already quit.
There's no coming back from that.
I bless Catherine the Great, for she is our new and rightful
the Great.
sovereign.
Of course.
Bow before her.
I don't think you can. To get to that point is crazy.
You can't come back from that.
I could never imagine I'm mad at somebody. Let's say you're mad at me, all right? We're having like a business dispute.
And I break your shit. I break the cam.
Or I break your shit. You're mad at me and I break your shit. Isn't that crazy?
That's bitch. That's bitch. I'll do it.
That's a level
bullshit.
I couldn't even imagine getting to. I feel like by that point, you're far gone.
Yeah, for man, that's
Where you
that's
think
bitch.
destruction of property, throwing other people's money away, just complete disregard for their personal space? Ooh, that's far. In my
And I said I'm throwing the book at you when I'm getting this money back. It's not gonna happen now. It's a process. It takes time. By that time, I'm selling that computer, TV, and shit.
It's complicated. It's complicated. You know, so if you guys find yourself in situations where you're constantly fighting like this, you need to really strongly reassess whether or not you should be with this person. Strongly reassess. Because you risk hurting the people around you. You know, people say stuff like, this is why you don't want to be married to the wrong person. No, this is why you don't want to have kids with the wrong person.
Thank you.
That's the truth.
That's critical. Very
That's
critical.
the truth.
Married is one thing.
Right.
Kids,
That's a different thing.
now the whole other human being is suffering.
You know,
Thank
people
you.
say, don't stay for the kids. I agree. That shouldn't be the sole reason. But goddamn, some of y'all got to pick your partners better. You know, that's toxic.
And you
That's toxic.
but
Extreme.
That's nefarious.
you
Extreme toxic.
said you deal with this on a daily basis.
That's fatal. That's fatal.
Oh,
That's fatal
science.
toxic.
It must have been. Or if not, you didn't take enough time to do your research.
Bruh.
But hey, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's a side of this I don't see. And you know, who knows? Like I said, people change sometimes. That happens too. And the truth is, if both of y'all, one of y'all's committed initially, or both of y'all are, and then somebody decides they want to quit, that happens too.
Bruh.
Trying to drag someone along the finish line that doesn't want to keep moving is a burden. It's like trying to do a group project and you're the only one working on it.
Dude. And everybody get all the points.
You know?
Dude, are you see?
You get resentful too.
Real quick.
Real quick. So it's nuanced. I think it's difficult, but yeah, it's a tough one. But anyways, let us know what you guys think in the comments below. We want to hear from y'all.
That's
All right, I'm gonna finish this right now too. All right, like I say, shout out to Alban and Preach, them guys too. You know, I support them guys as well. You know, like I say, I'm hitting all the top boys for support. Okay, so you know, I respect the intake, and the input on this. Well, getting back to say, get back again. You cannot think on an emotional standpoint. Like right now, I have a clone of myself. My son, he's 18 years old. He's me. You know, like he's a lighter version of me. He's me. Him, I already put game on him. I told him. You can't think for now, especially when you bring in legacy. All right, when you create a legacy, like young ones, like sons and daughters, and you bring in future sons and daughters, right, in this life. Okay, So you can't leave for the moment, man. That's what I'm saying. You got to keep it on position 3 or position 4. Okay, you don't put anybody in position 1. You see that guy? See what happened to him right now? Because he was thinking for the moment. Now longevity, look, he's in misery, turmoil, misery. Okay, that's called, that right there is fatal toxicity, fatal toxicity. Because any day he can just snap, and then look, he'll be like behind bars for 15, 20 years, easy, or made the front page, made the news. Okay, and also he say he did this every day. You know what? The very first time, even the first, listen, even in the first month of your you meeting somebody, especially like you meeting someone in the first month, you should be able to just shut it down, shut it down, and move the fuck on. Okay, then you wouldn't be in this position. All right, that's what it is. Straight up, straight jacket. Okay, that's straight up. All right, guys, I'm out here. Okay, like I say, now, Emperor Loom. Like and subscribe.